One shot of phone. If you not getting me, forget about it. And now by Lambo, is that why I shout? Them do, who ya them do? I know they see them, who ya them do? A little investment, little currency. Every body I know see. Them do, who ya them do? I know they see them, who ya them do? But the hunger now so what they know fit and do me. The boy is wise, can't you see? Could I say any new casa? What them a reshaking panza? What them a bow panza? It's a panga, chukuluku pang. Thank you for your support, on God, of course. To the people who just come on board, you are all very, very welcome. Come. If you say at the pampas, or to the bridge and jump up, swallow the river, and if I no deliver, fuck my woman. How many break up? How many shut down? Oh, I need long bella rupe. Don't make me suspect. When me stop shit down, on your connect, don't call me. Can you back the gas in Miami? Shema damo hote body. Sare. Jaye kaye, maye kode kaye. If you not getting me, forget about it. And now by Lambo, is that why I shout? Them do, who hear them do? I know they see them, who hear them do? Them do, who hear them do? I know they see them, who hear them do? Could I say any new casa? What them a reshaking panza? What them a bow panza? It's a panga, chukuluku pang.
I don't need nothing from you. Your beautiful heart is the news. I've been reckless with my choices. Can't seem to get what the point is. Life can be rough, can be smooth, and not every fact is the truth. Advancing, I've laid down my burden. Can't seem to silence the voices. Oh, what's in this setting? I'll be that person. We gon' be your shoulder, body, bestie, anything. Your type, no many. They are not ready. I go give you 100%, never no 90. More than amazing, well quality. You are deserving of the love you are not getting. Independently, I'll take the liberty, and I go love you specially. Oh, the love, all the care, then they fake don't be hard, baby, give it. I go love you specially. All the love, all the care, then they fake don't be hard, baby, give it. I go love you specially. Them go wanna, why you so cold? I put them go wanna, because the melodies for my chest. Can you get the hold of myself? Yeah. And the hope say you did you the same way. I've been low, the money no fit in me. You be cold with dancing nose and baby. Many tales to tell. Once in this setting, I be that person. We gon' be your shoulder, body, bestie, anything. You type no many, they are not ready. I go give you 100%, never no 90. More than amazing, girl quality. You are deserving of the love you are not getting. Independently, I'll take the liberty, and I go love you specially. Oh, all the love, all the care, then they fake don't be hard, baby, give it. I go love you specially. All the love, all the care, then they fake don't be hard, baby, give it. I go love you specially. But once in this setting, I'll be that person. We gon' be your shoulder, body, best me anything. You're them no many. We are not ready. I go give you 100%, never no mercy. More than a mercy, well quality. You are deserving of the love you want to get it. Independently, I'll take the liberty. And I go love you specially. Oh, the love, oh, the care. Them they fake don't be hard, baby, give it. I go love you specially. All the love, all the care. Then they fake don't be hard, baby, give it.
I don't even know what she said, 'cause it's form. It's form. And she got it done. Like the way she forms. And she gon' perform. Look the same in morning. She don't stop, keep going. I don't even know what she said, but this what I hear in my head.
Il n'est pas fou, il aime ses coups, il la voit partout, il est en debout, nous allons maintenant, quand rien ne le tient. Dans ses
Okay, I really do care I'm making a day. What they making a life? Is it cause that I'm paid? You tryna stay the night. You keep rubbing all on my face. Make me feel I'm your type. I guess that we on the same page. Cause I'm just tryna show you I really do care I'm making a day. What they making a life? Is it cause that I'm paid? You tryna stay the night. You keep rubbing all on my face. Make me feel I'm your type. I guess that we on the same page. Cause I'm just tryna show you.
il n'est pas fou, il aime ses coups, il la voit partout, il est en debout, nous allons maintenant, quand rien ne le tient.
I don't even know what she said, 'cause it's form. It's form. And she got it done. Like the way she forms. And she gon' perform. Look the same in morning. She don't stop, keep going. I don't even know what she said, but this what I hear in my head.
Okay. Konnichiwa, Guan baddies. Isn't that the perfect song to just segue into today's show? As you guys know, I am Opeyemi, and this is Everything I Know About Relationships in Tokyo, the radio show, episode 2. And today is super fun because we're joined by a special guest, my good friend, Miss Mabo. Mabo, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. This is Marble, aka Marvelicious Mubs, but everybody knows me as Miss Nabbit.
Period. And today, she and I are going to be talking about friendship, dating, relationships with coworkers, nomikai culture, and most importantly, the ever-growing relationship with oneself, all from the perspective of a foreigner living in Japan.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Mabo, I say this all the time. I think you're probably the most social person that I know. And I was thinking that today we really focus on friendships, how to make friends out here, and more so how to like maintain the friendships out here. So I think that's a huge part of it. But first, for the people, let's start off with a little Q&A.
Okay.
You know, they got to get to know you, okay?
Okay.
So they know that your credentials are, just trust me, bro.
What do the people want to know?
Okay. Starting us off. Where are you from, right? You're obviously not Japanese. Where are you from?
What are you trying to say, girl? I'm joking.
Where are you from? How long have you been in Japan?
Okay, so I'm originally born in South Africa, Johannesburg. North, you know what it is. My people know. And I've been in Japan this is my 4th year in Japan. So I came here in end of 2022. So it's been quite some time.
Yeah, that's a really long time. Have you been in Tokyo for all 4 years?
So I actually live in Kawasaki, but I've been working in Tokyo for quite some time. So I do live quite a relevant distance from Tokyo. You don't want to be within the havoc, though.
Yeah. You know what's so crazy? I know you don't live in Tokyo. I don't even know why I didn't catch that when I was writing the question down. I know you live in Kawasan. I've been to your house.
She's been to my place, and she complained about how far it is.
You know what? It's just, this is the American in me. Everything is Tokyo. So
like, right? You're just like, as long as it's like 10 minutes away, it's fine. It's
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
It's Tokyo. And you're always here, so it's hard for
that
me to like
true.
really remember. Okay, so 4 years is such a long time. What has your journey looked like, specifically when it comes to making friends or just like fostering different relationships here in Tokyo? Do you feel like it's easier now than when you first started? Was there a culture shock coming from South Africa making friends? What was that like?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think for me, when it comes to friendships, like I really keep a small circle of like my close friends.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, I'm very social. Like I'm just like, social anxiety got nothing on me.
Social anxiety is actually terrifying. Social anxiety sees you in its nightmares. Okay?
Yeah. But like my story, when I came here, I actually moved here with a friend of mine.
Oh.
And we did the whole like moving into Japan together. So we flew here together, and it was like, yeah, we did it together. And then of course like the friendship fell out after the first year.
Aww.
And like we did not talk anymore. But I really do appreciate that friendship, because it really just set a foundation, because I was able to explore in Tokyo without like any limitations of like, oh, I don't have someone to do it with.
Yeah. That must have been so nice.
Right?
Because, and we're going to get into this more, but yeah, like Tokyo can be very isolating, right? And making friends is one of the hardest parts. So like coming here with the friend already built in was
that
probably
was
such
nice.
a comfort.
It was really good. Like, because I didn't need like an excuse to be like, oh, I don't want to go because I don't want to go alone. Because she was always down to be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, people in your life for a reason or a season, right? So it was good, even though you're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, can
I
still
really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, the memories were fantastic.
That's so dope. I love that for you.
Thanks.
Okay, speaking of friendships and falling out, I think, or I've heard a lot of people say that relationships.
Welcome to the city.
I know. Right? I'm like, what's that sound? Sometimes people complain that friendships in Tokyo are very like surface level. Do you feel like you've experienced that, or do you feel like it's case by case, like it could happen to anybody type thing?
I definitely think it's case by case. Like with any friendship, you need to be a little bit aware of like what that person is for.
Yes, a little discernment.
Yeah, like if you never opened up to people in your home country, you can't come to Japan and be like, yeah, I'm gonna give everything. Like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Help me tell them all. Because so many people think that when they move to a different location,
You become a new person.
they become a new person, and that's just not true.
That's not true.
And I think a lot of I have such a love-hate relationship with Reddit, because if you need to know information, you can find it on Reddit. Any question you
I just
have,
want to say
it's already
that
been
Ope had
on
like
Reddit.
a 10-minute rant session about Reddit and the advice that's given on there. But I love it.
Such a love-hate relationship with Reddit. But I was recently on there because I was trying to figure something out about like finding a real estate agent, and I was just reminded, like, there's so many people that are always like ranting about like their time in Japan, and specifically like not being able to make friends. And it's like, it sounds like you probably didn't have friends at home either.
Yeah.
So what made you think moving was just going to suddenly make you somebody that was going to have a lot of friends? Like, I never understand that. Like, moving doesn't change who you are.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't get a new
true.
personality at customs.
Yeah, and you do get the people that are really, really social, but like even when you ask them like who's your friend, they'll like say like 2-3 people.
Yeah.
But like, oh yeah, you know, but I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to like separate, you know,
Yeah.
who's who in the business. You
Discernment.
you
Yeah,
need to do
because
that.
you know you're gonna find your friends that you can cry on the phone with, and you're gonna find your friends that you hit up when you want to go for a drink.
Yeah.
You're gonna have associates. You're gonna have friends you only hit up for work purposes. It's
Yeah.
like, everybody's got their role, and as long
That's
as
true.
everyone's on the same page about it,
Exactly.
that's what's important.
That's exactly what's important. Even with, for example, like from my case, I didn't come here to be like, oh, I want to make friends. But you get to that point where you're like, you need people to do stuff with. That's like the main reason why. Yeah. And I really found like a very great group of friends just by like going out and stuff. Like, you know that.
Yeah. Child,
I just be talking to everybody.
And she do. And I love that for you. I love that for you. Okay, before we get into that, because I want to come back to that.
Okay.
We were just talking about this off camera, but you know, in America, there's no such thing as like nomikai culture, right? And when I first moved to Japan, my first job was more like office setting. Yeah. And they like did nomikai, and I was just, and I remember it was so jarring to me. And my friend who was back in America now, but had previously lived in Japan, she was like, well, that's the best way to make friends. And I really just, I still can't wrap my head around that, because it's very taboo in America to get drunk with your coworkers. What has your experience been with nomikai culture?
I love a good nomikai. Like, that's where you get to see people. Like, I love it. Like, that's where you get to see like your coworkers. Like, oh no, they really cool though. like I can have a conversation with you. But like nomikai, I feel like, yes, in the Western, we do have like this very weird relationship, but you need to also think about like your work culture or like your work environment too. Yeah. I would not go to nomikai if I had like a really toxic work environment, because I'd be like, I don't want those people to see that side of me. But I was very, very like fortunate enough to have like a really great work environment. Like my coworkers were really friendly, they were nice, and we could go out and have a good time, and I wouldn't feel uncomfortable about it. At first though, when we did go for the nomikai, I was like, one drink is okay. Yeah, one drink maximum. And everybody else around me was just like really comfortable, and I was like, okay, like it's normal. So you get used to it after like the first or two times you do it.
Do you know what? My friend compared it to like onsen culture. Like, you can wear like onsen underwear, but the expectation is that you don't, because everybody is trusting that they're trusting you with their nakedness, right? Like physically, true. Like their physical nakedness. That's true. And if it looks like you don't trust them with your nakedness, then it kind of sets off balance. And she was like, nomikai culture is very similar, because if everyone is getting drunk and you're not, then it feels like it's distrusting, and then it starts to work against you. There's so many rules to it. I feel like that to me is...
Oh, she really went in the deep end with that one. I'm sorry. I would never compare it to that.
No, she was like, that's how you really got to see it. But she has a point, right? Like, because if I was getting drunk around all my coworkers and there was one coworker that was always sober, I would never trust her. I would. So I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't trust me.
Yeah, that's true. But even though, like, even with the coworkers that didn't drink, like they would have a ball.
Yeah, just coming
like,
out.
They would have like a real like ball, and I'm just like, oh, you're very timid at work, but like it's still like very fun to like see you like relax and stuff. But it's fun. I love I love a good nomikai.
Do you have any friends in Japan that like are coworkers turned friends?
Yeah, definitely. So, one of my best friends in Japan, I met her at work, and we were like, oh, let's go out drinking, and like we went out.
Oh wait,
yeah, Sakura. Yeah.
Why am I asking you questions? I know the answer.
You know it. You know, like Sakura and I, like we're like this. That's my girl. Yeah. Like, we met at work, and like we've been like super close ever since. Like it's unreal. Actually, I never thought I would make a friend like that in Japan, but it's amazing. Yeah, I love it.
Proof is in the pudding. Nomikai culture works.
It does. Don't be hating on nomikai.
I'm not hating. It's just, hey, if y'all like it, I love it. It's just very taboo for me.
You should try it.
Wrap my head around it. Well, my job now, they don't really do it.
Okay, you should create one.
I had a drink with my boss one time, and it was literally one drink on his last day. So I was like, I could get plastered. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah, but I think it all depends on like your comfortability with the people that you work with. Yeah. I mean, if your boss is there, I'm also going to be a little bit sus about drinking around my boss, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. It was his last day.
So.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of drinking, on the last episode I talked about how just going out, like third places, and I think the bars are like one of the best third places for foreigners in Japan. And I talked about just like meeting people at random bars. I already know your answer to this, but I want you to share with the people. Do you think that is an efficient way? Yeah. That's how you and I met.
That's how
it was my birthday.
It was such a vibe. Drinking. Like we were having a great time, and it was like we actually like bonded over like not even bonded, but like we were having a great time. And then she's like, "How do you know that person?" And I was like,
"Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, yes." That is so crazy.
Yeah, but we had a great time, and like she was celebrating her birthday, and we were just like having a blast. I was supposed to go home, but I was like, no way.
We were out all night.
We were out all night. It was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, that was such a blast. And that was what? Over a year, maybe a year and a half ago? Yeah, because we're coming up on my half birthday. So that was a year and a half ago.
We've been friends for so long now.
Oh my gosh. 18 months in the game. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I think it's a solid way to meet people. I think for friends, it's like luck of the draw. Because sometimes you meet people out here and they...
But that's what we were talking about.
Too
You need
much in the bar.
to filter, like separate, like who's who,
Discernment,
right? Like
yeah.
if you want people to go out with, like that's a great place you're gonna find. If you're lucky, you'll find someone that you get really tight with. But
Yeah.
if you're really just looking for vibes, oh my gosh, I love a good bar. And let's jump from bar to bar and bar and bar.
Listen, that what was the name of that bar hopping we did? Whatever.
the bar crawl.
Valentine's.
Yeah,
The
like,
bar
that was
crawl.
amazing.
That was nice.
Yeah, and we did it in Roppongi, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
There was just vibes. Like it was
And
a vibe.
everybody was
Shout out
so,
to the bar crawl. Yeah.
Everybody was such good vibes. Like it had like good
Yeah,
icebreakers too. Like I feel like
The
if you
games,
really
yeah.
wanted to make friends, that would have been a great place to do it.
Mm.
What happened to that girl that was on my team for that first game?
I saw her yesterday.
Did
Miss
you? She
Aurora.
was out?
Yeah,
Oh.
she was out. Like, and I just love going out and people look at me and they're like, I think I know that girl. I'm like, I know you.
I just want to go on record saying I am always introducing people, and then they always will link up, and don't nobody give me no bad signal.
I also
want to
nothing.
Crazy.
I just want to say that Ope is so bad at remembering people.
That's true.
Like
Look.
she introduces people and then I have to remember them for her.
That's true.
Like,
Don't spill all my tea.
like I just want to put you on blast, girl.
Don't spill all my tea. Okay, all right. So now we know a little bit more about Mabo. It's time to get into the meat and potatoes of the show. But first, they say the best way to get to know somebody is through their playlist. So Mabo sent me some tunes that she's been feeling lately, and that's what you heard on the intro. And so we're gonna get back into that. But before we do, Mabo, what are the vibes? Because you sent me like a playlist, so professional. You were so on top of it. What were the vibes you were going for when you put that playlist together for us?
She was just like, oh, send me like music that you're listening to, like any genre is okay. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go off to like what the songs I've been listening to. I said Burna Boy. The Afro beats will never disappoint. Anything that's hypey, like anything that's like my personality. And I had to like appreciate the girls out there because I love my friends, you know what I mean? So that was it.
You know what? Like putting together like the flow of the show with the music you sent was so easy. This was a great selection. So now you know it's normally DJ Up on the beat, but now we got DJ Mabo's selections.
Oh, don't do that.
So let's give it a try. Here we go.
Stop trying to read my mind. I'm not her and she's not me, and you're not mine. Dip for beat, no yeah with me. Baby I'm a D&D. Please don't bother me. AP no VV. Flawless diamond piece. You gotta make me freeze. Reasons that you gotta. Please say love me, you put me Chanel. 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 Say love me, put me Chanel. I'm a big dog baby and a dog baby. Self-made, yeah, you ain't upgrade me. Waistline crazy, man, don't chase me. Say you want see me, where you gon' take me? Please say love me, you put me Chanel. Say love you want to see me, where you gonna take me?
Keep in mind, but what you say about my keep in mind. In the back, who's from one man, seventh, mama, keep in mind, man. Sfunge blanco, baba sfunge novo, sfunge bonaba, keep in mind. I said life. It's like a Friday, young 25, for whom to hold you, something pretty money. Ungenza, nungenzi, no plan, shall I swing stadiums, and that's funny money. The Friday, young 25, for whom to hold you, something pretty money. Ungenza, nungenzi, no plan, shall I swing stadiums, and that's funny money. Until I'm a zap, 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 zap. I wanna man, until I'm a zap, 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 zap. What's up, tell you now, until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Until I'm a zap, zap. I'm for the keep on again. I said I wanna man, until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Oh, this until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Whole swag, yeah. Sfunge blanco, baba sfunge novo, sfunge bonaba, keep in mind. Asam. I wanna man until I'm a zap, 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 zap. What's up, tell you now, until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Until I'm a zap, zap. I'm for the keep on again. Asam, I wanna man until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Oh, this until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Until I'm a zap, 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 zap. Whole swag, yeah.
Okay. We had a little amapiano breakdown.
Love that.
So, since we are in the studio with a South African babe, listening to South African music.
You know, you gotta represent.
Yeah, so I want to ask you. Or first, I want to say, I am truly amazed at how global Amapiano is.
It's amazing.
Especially I think, in such a short time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, I think Afrobeats has been, Wizkid has been trying for years. And only recently, really, it got, like, global.
Yeah.
I feel like Amapiano in, like, half the time is on the same level, I feel like, globally at least. How does that feel like for you? Like, since I've been here, the people of Tokyo have had at least 15 Amapiano parties.
Oh,
and
we love good Amapiano. They be
jamming.
jamming to it.
Yes. How does that feel for you, like, being in a new country and knowing that your music, your culture is still so global?
Oh my gosh, my first Amapiano experience, like, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, we could do this again, like, and again and again and again. It's amazing because you get like a taste of home, and it's amazing. Like, because music really does connect people, and that's what makes you feel really connected to people around you. I just love it. So
I agree.
So Amapiano being in Japan is one of the best things to ever happen. I just want to say.
Okay.
For me and Chanel.
Shout out to Tyler. So, I mean, and this is so interesting because we were just talking about this, like the difference between Afrobeats and Amapiano, particularly with like the dancing style. Oh, yeah. Amapiano is very smooth. It's very chill. It's very relaxed. A lot of
people can dance to Amapiano. Yeah. It's very simple.
You really just vibe to it. I think that's a huge reason why it has so much global potential too, because you know, you don't need to do an 8 count. Like Afrobeats, you might gotta prepare an 8 count at home before you can dance.
I was literally telling Ope, there was a time when we would be jumping in the air, doing backflips to dance. Like you had to be like Chris Brown to know how to dance. With Amapiano, like you can just like relax. You know, the aim is not to sweat. Yeah, the aim is not to sweat for real.
Yeah, the Amapiano parties out here, they be such a vibe because it's really easy to catch the vibe to Amapiano.
Right. I just love Amapiano. Like, anytime Amapiano goes, I'm like, this is my time to shine. I'm ready.
Yeah, so make South Africa proud.
I love that.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so on the last episode I did, we took some questions from the audience, and we had a few more, and I want us to get to them. But also, I asked for dilemmas, and I'm going to read out a few regarding, like, friendship in Tokyo. And I think we have one dating in Tokyo dilemma. And I would love to hear maybe some of your advice or hear you answer some of these questions. Also, if you're listening live at home and you want to send in a question or dilemma, you can send it to me via my Instagram story at awpehyehmee, awpehyehmee. I'm going to be keeping my eye on my phone so you have time to get your questions and dilemmas in. Meanwhile, we got a lot to get through, so let's just jump right on in.
Let's go. Also, I just want to give a disclaimer. I am the worst person to be asking about dating advice. The last person that you want to be giving you advice on your dating life.
I don't think anyone is ever really qualified to answer dating questions, but you know, the qualification is just trust me, bro.
No, but you know, I'm scraping. I'm scraping, at the bottom of the pot. I'm putting it out there.
Okay, we'll get to that too. Okay, first one, we're gonna start off with an easy one. It's because even though I answered this one last time, I get this question a lot and I still got it. So the question is, do I need to learn Japanese to have relationships in Japan?
But okay, sorry. Where is that person from, though? I guess I have no idea, but like all over the world, people migrate. They move to other countries. They don't speak English as their first language, but they find love. Same applies to Japan. Like, I don't think you need to be able to communicate unless you're someone that it really is like a pet peeve, not being able to speak a first language with that person because of communication. But if you really love that person, I think knowing Japanese is not a big deal, and you can learn from the person.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I also think relationships, like, open to like friendships and all that. Do you know what I think is so interesting? And I thought of you when I was like putting this question on here. So for those who don't know, I host a women's group out here in Japan, and we did a Galentine's Day brunch. And I remember when they asked you, do you speak Japanese? You said no, but you do speak Japanese though, right? You speak a little bit. And I heard you speak it to your friends. So I'm just like, you do speak some Japanese,
this girl is
right?
referring to me saying hontoni.
No,
that's it.
No. I've heard you ask different questions like, where you at? What are we doing tonight? Like, but seriously, that's how you make plans.
learn,
and
yeah.
you can do that in Japanese. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, you do know some, so
I do know
there's
some
merit
survival,
to it,
yeah.
think.
I guess so. And to be honest, like
And
when
you downplay
yeah.
how much you know, which I think is interesting.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think that also plays a role into. I mean, Mama, you know everybody, right? And that comes with needing to know a little bit of Japanese, right?
That's why I know everybody. It's wild.
Mama, I'll be in the bar, I'll look over, and you're talking to somebody that speaks no English. You have to know Japanese in order to facilitate that. So it's like you have to know some Japanese. I mean, to your point, maybe like obviously neither of you have to be fluent in the same language.
True, yeah.
But some for like some level maybe.
Some, I guess you learn as well throughout the relationship
up.
or like with your friends. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
learn some things, they teach you,
Yeah.
they tell you how to communicate. Like even with my friends, like sometimes I'll be saying things that are like you can't say that.
Yeah.
Like, and then they help me like structure it better. So like, yeah, I don't think like knowing.
You don't need it going in.
Yeah, going in, you
But you
don't
pick
need
it
to.
up?
Yeah, you pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my recommendation. And you know, when I read that question, I thought of The Modern Family. What's her name? Gloria? Did you watch?
Yeah, of course.
And then like she did not know English that well. Like, but they were in love, and he just like balanced her out, and I just love it.
That's such a funny comparison.
I love it.
Oh, that's such a funny comparison. Okay. Okay, so here's one of the dilemmas. I've been living in Japan, Saitama, not Tokyo, for about 8 months now, and I'm realizing all my friends are other foreigners like me. I honestly don't think I've ever even met I know, sorry, this made me laugh. I honestly don't think I've ever met a Japanese person before.
Yikes.
You know what I mean.
No, we don't.
LOL, where can I go to find a Japanese friend that can tell me about the Japanese culture and history? I have a ton of comments about this question.
First of all, let's move you out of Saitama. Let's get that straight.
Not too much on Saitama.
I love Saitama.
Big and cheap.
I love Saitama. Don't get me wrong, but let's just let's start there. Why are you living in Saitama?
Not too much on Saitama. Okay?
I love Saitama, but yeah, I've got so many questions about that.
Yeah, that's an odd dilemma. Can I say what?
Yeah.
When I read stuff like this, it seems kind of almost like a fetishization.
Oh, really?
Because why? I don't know. Where can I go to find a Japanese friend that can tell me about Japanese culture and history?
You're
Like,
surrounded
get a
by
tour
like
guide.
that, right?
Like, yeah, like that to me is like an odd. Like I'm not.
I get
like,
what you mean.
Where can I find a South African friend to teach me the history of Mandela? Like
Oh, yeah.
that's not what.
Where can I find a Nigerian friend to teach me how to make jollof rice?
Like, that's a bit right. That's a bit weird, right? I think like the starting point for friendship is common interests.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Hobbies and stuff.
And I think like you already have friends. Like they surely have friends of friends of friends, and like it's just like connecting with people is the first thing I would recommend with you. Like asking people about like outside of the circle what they do is like one thing.
Yeah.
Like
Leveraging your network's network.
yeah, that's it.
yeah.
'Cause, like I know, even though I don't hang out with whoever you hang out, but I know who you speak to. And you also same,
and
you
vice
know.
versa. Yeah.
So I would like friends of friends of friends, and just like be out there, be comfortable, like just to.
Yeah, I agree. I think also. I've never met a Japanese person before. You
That's
know what I
wild.
mean.
You know what I know.
I was
No,
like
no.
really wondering, like, what could this person mean? Maybe.
Where
like,
do you work, first of all? I want to know where
Where
you
do
work.
you live?
What train do you take? Which convenience store do you use? Because they be really nice in those convenience stores.
Oh,
I
love my
swear, my
conveni
local
peoples
convenience stores, like
down.
they just know.
No,
they know
those,
me.
Those is my partner now.
Right?
Okay? I love
Everyone's
my
just like
convenience
really open
people
to
down.
getting to know you. Just you need to resonate the same kind of energy too.
Yes. And it kind of goes back to what we were saying. People think when they move, they're going to have this different personality.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's like, did the people in your neighborhood back home know you? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
It's a really... People are weird.
We're not saying you're weird though.
Not saying
Get out
you're
of sight of my.
I'm joking. You can commute into Tokyo. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, what are the best apps to make friends in Japan? Have you used the apps to make friends in Japan?
I have tried to use the apps, but Instagram is like the girl, like, you know?
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, like Instagram is where
Have
you
you
can met someone that I met through Instagram. Yeah, I have. But not like,
Really?
we're not like close friends, but I've met people
Okay.
from there. And also like Bumble.
Okay.
Don't be going on that dating app to date.
Have you tried? You know, I met Angie on Bumble BFF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You see, I know people that I've never met friends, but I know friends that have close friends, like Marine, you know?
Yeah.
She met Sakura through Bumble, and like they're really
okay.
tight, and everyone is like really close. So I really recommend Bumble.
I feel like Bumble BFF is so. Let me say this, and me and Angie say this all the time. We're the only success story. I've met some crazy girls out here in Japan.
I've never
on
heard
Bumble
anything
BFF.
crazy on Bumble BFF. Unless it's a man.
I have met some crazy. Oh my gosh. I remember we went to All You Can Eat. We were in Shibuya. And first, let me just say, everything leading up to this moment that I'm about to share you was a red flag, but I was already at the restaurant, so there wasn't much I could do. But when I tell you, in the middle of this restaurant, surrounded by Japanese people in Japan, she says, yeah, I hate Japanese people.
Wow.
And when I tell you, I immediately like put my fork down and I said, huh?
What do you mean?
It was, I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. And I was like, do you know that you don't have to be here? Like, the bullshit.
Where was she from?
Girl.
Put it out there.
She was from Maryland, like
Oh
me.
no! Isn't Maryland like just farm though? I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm asking.
You must be thinking of Maryland, Nigeria. No, Maryland in America.
Oh, okay. There's not just farms there.
No.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But no, it was so. That to me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna see this girl again.
So why did she come to Japan?
Why is she still here? Do you know what's so funny? Ironically enough, randomly, like 2 months later, she had like done something on the internet, and I saw people dragging her for that, and I was like, oh, okay, she's just
it's her problem.
She's problematic.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
don't hate on Bumble BFF.
Honestly, that night I deleted Bumble BFF. I said, this is the last time. I said, because how did we even get this far that she even felt comfortable with saying that to me?
Yeah, I think you have better experience, like not better, but I think you have more experience with trying to make friends
on Bumble BFF.
No, but like just in general, like you tried like the Bumble BFF, and now you got the Tokyo, like the baddies, the hotties, and that's like really great. So I think you're always like willing to put the effort in to make friends.
Yeah,
I'm just like, it's too much work, honestly.
That's
if
so
we work,
funny.
we work. If we don't, it's okay.
I feel that. I feel that too. Okay, here's a good one. Dilemma. I will be attending university in Kyoto soon. To preface, I have lived in Japan before for university for about a year, and I am returning again next week. I would really like to meet new people and make some friends. As embarrassingly to admit, I have really struggled with that during my previous time here. I thought it would be a good start to put myself out there by seeking advice. My question to foreigners in Japan is this, especially for those who have struggled finding people to connect with here, how do you go about it? What are some good events and places to go for people who move here alone? Any advice is appreciated. And of course, I know the initiative starts with me, but possibly I'm not comfortable with loneliness. I think that's supposed to be like, I don't want to be alone. Put myself out there alone, go to events alone. So the person's really young. Sounds like grad school. So
Right. That's a
Oh, bless you.
That's a tough one, I'm not gonna lie, especially because you already had the experience.
Yeah.
And
it didn't go so well.
And I just want to say, like, with my advice that I'm giving out is for people who really are extroverts. Like, not really, but they willing to like go out and go to the club, go like to bars and meet people. But if you're not like that, there's so many ways that you could.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you go on the internet, like, what's that thing called? Meetup?
Yeah.
Meetup. A lot of people do it. I don't know. Experience. I've never done Bumble BFF, but I've heard people have great stories about that. Meetup is something that you could try do as well. Yeah. And you're going to university. The whole point of university is to like network and make friends, you know?
I don't know much about Japanese like university culture, but I do watch A Sign of Affection, and It seems like they have clubs the
Yeah.
same as American universities. So I think that's a great place to start. I think it all goes back to like common interests. It's less about where you are and more
Right.
about what you're into.
Right.
Like, find people that have your same interests and go from there. I
That's
think
true.
Is always the best way to do it.
Yeah, but they said they don't want to do things alone, or they don't want to feel lonely. What was that?
It says, I know the initiative starts with me, but possibly I'm not comfortable with loneliness.
Oh, I see. And I mean, like, you have to be. I was like even telling Ope the other time, like, oh, I genuinely like feel lonely this month.
yeah.
Like, I feel like really lonely recently.
Yeah.
But I got over it. I think I was just like in the slump, to be honest.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
okay. Like being comfortable to be like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to be around people. I just want to be in my own space, and that's okay. But if you don't, you gotta be putting the effort.
Yeah. I think it's tough. I think if you're an introvert and you move to Japan, especially if you don't know the language, I think Japan is set up in a lot of ways that if you want to isolate yourself,
Yeah.
you can for like long stretches of time.
And it gets addictive. I'm
And
not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then you'll just be always alone.
Right.
And so I think even if you don't want to put yourself out there, and even if you don't want to like be alone,
Yeah.
whenever I am like, oh, I don't want to do this thing alone, or oh my gosh, I'm by myself, I always think to myself, what are the chances these people are ever going to see me again?
That's so true.
Even if I go somewhere and I make an absolute fool out of myself, I'm standing around awkward and alone,
Yeah.
none of these people are going to remember me.
That's true.
Like, what are the chances that they're going to be thinking about me a week from now?
Oh yeah.
And that kind of like will help me blow past it.
That's
right?
true.
Like,
Yeah.
because it does feel awkward in the moment, and sometimes you can't shake it. And sometimes you just be awkward in the moment and you can't shake
That's
that
so
either.
true. Like you really can't. Like, and just be comfortable with who you are. Like, don't force it.
Yeah, like, because, I think of like awkward black girl Issa Rae, right? Like, if you ever seen the web series, it's like the two of them walking past each other awkwardly in the hallway.
Yeah.
And then they connect over both of them being so awkward.
Awkward.
It's
Like,
like,
you just gotta find your. You just gotta find common interests.
yeah.
Yeah. Like you mentioned. Like, to
Yeah.
be honest, like, especially university, I think that's a great place to make
Yeah.
friends. Like, that's an amazing place to make friends.
I agree. And I would say, don't pretend to be something that you're not.
That's
like,
true.
if you're not an outgoing person normally, that's not a great, like, pretending that you are, I don't think is a great place to start for making friends.
That's
because then you
true.
might make a friend that is looking for an outgoing friend.
That's true.
And then the onus is always going to be on you to be outgoing.
That's true as well. Then you're gonna get fatigued.
Yes.
Like you're gonna be tired.
Yes.
And I feel sorry for my friends that don't know how to say no, because we go crazy. Sorry.
listen,
Yeah, like
man.
you need a lot of energy to be keeping up something that you're not.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where you get into like the spiral of like being really
Yeah.
sad and not
And then
enjoying
you'll
your
fall
time.
into that isolation. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So you gotta really be true to yourself and
That's
be true
true.
to what you're interested in. I think
That's true.
It's like the 1-2 punch of it all.
Yeah, friendships are not easy, no matter where you are. Like you mentioned, like it's just you gotta just know who you are, be comfortable with that.
Yeah. And I just want to repeat that. It's no matter where you
Exactly.
are. I got a comment on like an old YouTube video like recently, and I'm like, and they were like, oh, I think it was like about like culture shocks or something that I was moving to Japan. And the person was just like, I want to word this the right way, because it's not that I thought the comment was, it's not that, okay, they essentially were like,
Okay.
oh, you're black in Japan, we can be besties. And it's not that I'm not open
was
to
this
meeting new
person?
people, but I was like, well, you don't know me, and I don't know you, right? We might not have anything in common.
Right,
We
right.
might both be here in Japan, and yes, that's like one thing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily make us suitable to be friends. And
Mm-hmm,
I think there's like, I think you still have to like, you gotta like pace yourself
Right.
too. Like just because you move to a new place, the rules of friendship don't change.
Yeah, not immediately, of
Not
course.
yeah,
They're
not
like,
immediately.
it's not like I'm gonna come. Oh, yeah, now I'm gonna make 500,000 friends just because you had a lot back home. It was different, but like here is a different story too.
You can't rush it, which I think also is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Because no one I think nobody wants to be alone,
Yeah.
right? And so you might feel like you want to rush it so you can get rid of that being alone feeling, but then you kind of like throw the vibe off when you rush it. You
That's
know?
true. Like I can say like for especially like after like not being friends with the friend that I moved to Japan with, I think like there was a point where I was like, "Ugh, I'm not gonna even bother making friends, and I felt like it's. And then I went in the spiral like it's hard to make friends in Japan. I can't make friends. And then when I did, I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad, if I'm being honest.
You just gotta give it a good try. You gotta give it a good try. Okay, this dilemma, I don't know. My friend sent me this, but she don't live in Japan, so I don't know if somebody gave this to her. I don't know if this is her active.
Let's hear it.
Okay. I've been living in Japan for over 7 years and learning Japanese for 10. I came to Japan as an exchange student, which helped me get a 1-year visa and find my job. Most of the time, I can speak Japanese well enough that people assume I'm Japanese until I introduce myself. I do have some people to chat with, but I still feel lonely since I don't really have anywhere to go besides the gym and the office. I want to touch on that gym thing. It was easier to make friends or start a relationship in my country, but in Japan, things feel so different. People don't get physically or emotionally close unless they become really familiar with you. Since I'm not into alcohol or clubbing, it's hard to find a way to deepen conversations. Even at the gym, Japanese guys usually don't talk much unless they're coaches. Back in university, the black guys I played sports with were completely different. They were lively, welcoming, and always willing to help anyone who wanted to join in. But the kyorikin in Japan, kyorikin is like the sense of distance, in Japan still confuses me, even though I've already broken the language barrier. How did you manage to make friends that you can actually meet and hang out with in real life?
Wow. I don't know, actually.
Can I just say something about the gym?
Yeah.
I don't think the gym is a third place. Even in America, only meatheads enjoy being at the gym.
What is a meathead? Wait.
Like somebody that's always working out. Like somebody real buff, like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I be in the gym under duress. I'm not trying to start no conversation with you at the gym. And it's so funny because I was reading this and they even mentioned like only the coaches. Yeah, they're the only people that are there because they want to be.
Everybody goes to the gym to be like, I want to go make friends.
Everybody is there as a means to an end.
That actually makes a lot of sense because
worst place to go to
I swear, who do I know that has gone to the gym and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to hang out with my gym friend and have pizza? Like, you're not gonna hang out with your gym friend outside of the gym.
Exactly. Unless you're
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Going with that friend,
Yeah.
or like it's maybe like a flirting situation.
Yeah.
That's the worst place to make. Not to say it can't happen. I think that's the worst possible place, no matter where
You
and
are.
Japan is even
worse because they here just to get their body right. Like going to the gym as a choice.
Yeah. Like, as a choice to make friends, I think is just that was just really, really interesting to me because I think that's like, at least look, I've been to the gym in Nigeria, in America, and I'm familiar with Tokyo gyms. I work in a gym. That is not where you go to make friends, honey.
Everybody's there on a mission.
You have to
Everybody's
complete
there
the
for a
mission
mission.
and get back safely. It's not time to
You're there
I gotta
to
make friends.
do your Bulgarians, get out,
fact.
walk, do what you gotta do. Omo, I really love that.
Well, I'm telling you, you just do your RDL and you go home.
And you go home.
That's it.
Today is glutes. Work your glutes.
you
Go
go
home.
home.
Do the arms. Do the arms.
Yes,
go
oh,
home.
yes,
If someone's
oh.
helping you, fantastic. If they're not, forget
That's
about
it.
it.
But you know, that aside, I think it's interesting though because I don't know. I guess in my mind, and I made a YouTube video about this. I just always assumed that if I was ever fluent in Japanese, that would change how I interacted with people here in Japan. But that's, I mean, clearly not this person's experience.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they have to be some type of like East Asian if
That's the
people
case,
assume
right,
they're
yeah.
Japanese until they introduce themselves.
That's true.
So it's like this person looks Japanese, they speak Japanese, and they're still having this
trouble to
barrier.
make
Yeah, I thought
friends.
that was odd. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Like, I just think with making friends, I'm not a professional. Also, disclaimer. I just want to say I'm not a professional. I'm just very outgoing when it comes to hanging out with people. Like, I'm willing to try new things. That's one thing for me. And then one thing that you did mention is that you don't go to the bars, and I think people in bars are much more open to talk to you as a foreigner compared to anywhere else. But like, you just have to be really open, like to like try it. Google, go on tour guides and meet people there.
Tour guides?
I mean, yeah.
What's that?
Like go for a tour.
Oh, Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Actually.
Yeah, like where they put you and place you, you might be good. Like, and there's so many things on the internet these days where it's like you can meet people who want to socialize with you. I think that's one, and it's not even going to be like going to the bar. Like, I know there's one thing where you can go to restaurants with people every week, and it's like different kinds of people. They do like sushi.
Left.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that.
My coworker does that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is called, but
well, Time Left does it.
Yeah.
And it's like they pick the restaurant and you go and you could do it like they do it once a week, 3 times a week, so you could pick which ones you go to. She says she's met some people off of that.
Yeah, see? And I mean, like, you're not going to be like immediately go in there and meet somebody. You're meeting new people every week, so you might be lucky to find someone that you can get close with. And that goes for everyone that was like sending their dilemmas.
Yeah, I've been thinking about giving them a try.
I also want to give it a try. Let's do it.
Yeah, we should. We should do a Time Left.
We should. I think we should.
Do like a month and just give it a try. We should do like a month and then go to each one.
And then like come back and tell the people if it's something that's valid or not.
I'll get on that. I'm gonna get on that. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're winding down, but there's one that I really want us to get into.
I'm scared.
But no, we have time. I want to get into this. I feel like dating in Japan is such a hot topic.
It is,
because there's so much material to deal with. So this is an open question. I get this a lot.
Okay.
I feel like I've made 1,000 YouTube videos on it. That's how often I get this question. What are your thoughts when dating in Japan as a Black woman?
I don't have any thoughts. I don't think about it. I swear. Like, I just vibes. It's just vibes out here. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I don't think about that thing. Hey? But if I were to go, my intentions when I did come to Japan, it was never to be like, I'm gonna find. Okay, maybe I did think about it, just a little bit. But like, I was like, I'm gonna find my husband here. Like, and it became evidently so that I was not gonna find my husband here.
That is so funny.
I swear, like, just from my experiences and the people that I am attracted to.
Yeah.
To be honest, like that's a big part for me. That's my experience. But I don't know, man. What do you think about dating in Japan?
You know, I think dating in general is just out of control. I think, and this I really want to, you know what I just, or not just, but maybe like fairly recently ago learned about?
What did you learn about?
Regarding like specifically Japanese men.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've just been dating foreigners. One thing I just recently learned from the Japanese girlies is like hobosexuals are out
I
and
thought that was a typo.
thriving.
Was that a thing?
No, a hobosexual is like a man that's with you because he does not have anywhere to live. And so,
but that happens everywhere, right?
That happens everywhere. I didn't realize it was happening in Japan.
Oh, hectic.
For some reason, it just didn't even occur to me that would be
homosexual
taking place in Japan.
Yeah.
First of all, the fact that you thought that was a typo.
I was like, I don't know why Ope would want me to talk about that topic. Like, I was like, what is a homosexual? Like, I had no idea. I was like, I thought that was a typo.
That is funny. No, it's a man that's like, so essentially like you'll go out once, maybe twice. He'll be like, do you live alone? You say yes. Now he's at your place. He's
leaving his
clothes,
things there.
Toothbrush.
The toothbrush first.
Shoe, and extra then shoes. He has his own personal slipper that he's bringing.
He's got his hangers.
To put in the Genki.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even want to admit this. No, let's not. Let's go.
No, we actually have to now.
I had an experience with this. It was crazy, man.
In Japan or South Africa?
In Japan. It was crazy. Yo.
Oh yeah, tell us.
It was actually so crazy. Gist. I don't even want to. I swear. I don't even.
Was it that traumatic?
I'm embarrassed to even admit that. Oh my god! Like I got bamboozled, guys. I swear on my life. And then I was gaslit in the end to be like, "You didn't do this for me, and I really needed you at this point in my life." Like what? Gena, be like, where do I come in?
It will sneak up on you.
I swear.
It will actually sneak up on you.
No, like it's crazy.
No, they must be stopped. I think Yeah, like they don't. I think maybe the term is not global enough. Like that's
Yeah.
a very popular term in America. I think maybe the term.
But it
isn't global
happens,
enough.
though.
If it was more global, people in Japan would be shouting the alarms.
Hey, let's make T-shirts
We
that say
have
homosexuals
to.
are real,
We have to.
and it's not a typo.
We have to. Oh my gosh! You know what else is real? The LBHs.
Oh,
The losers back home. I think those are like. I was talking about this in language school too. Like, those people are so fascinating to me because, like, some of the things they say.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say it's only men because I know that there are some women LBHs, but like the men have such an interesting view, an offensive view of Japanese women, and then an offensive view of foreign women, and then they think they're God's gift to all of us for just different reasons.
Oh no, but that's like men.
Meanwhile, back home, they know that like they couldn't even get a woman to like high five them in their home country. It's horrible.
Sorry. No, but it's true. Like, okay, LVHs is a thing. If those of you that don't know what an LVH is, it's a loser back home. And it's basically someone that really doesn't have friends in their home country.
Yeah. No swag, no charisma.
Nothing too big. Like, there's not a niche for it. It's like means like you just don't know how to interact with people.
Yeah.
At home. And then you come here and then you're like, oh, I'm going to find a wife.
Yeah. You think you're just God's gift to Japan.
Yeah, you're like, the what? Savior.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you think like you're gonna have like a great experience, find the love of your life, and then I don't know, man. Like, it's sus.
Yeah.
It really is sus, and they do have the craziest attitude towards women.
The audacity of an LBH
I would never.
is like it surpasses. It surpasses
Yeah.
that of even just a regular person. It's
That's
actually
true,
insane.
yeah. And to be honest, I would never, ever, ever come on the internet and say bad things. But if you're gonna treat people badly,
Yeah.
you got another thing coming for you. Like, it's like it's not nice to be negative to people. Like,
I agree.
get rid of all the LBHs. And let's pray for the girls. Save them from those relationships.
We have to just keep everyone in our prayers. So
and never ever be bamboozled to a homosexual.
I need to hear this story offline. Okay. All right. We're going to wind down. On that note, yes, I think we can wind it down. Now, y'all already know this. This is not just a show where we are yapping about relationships. No, we're going to go a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah.
So it's homework time. For the people out here watching who want to learn how to stay connected. Last time the homework was to try exploring like your area or an area around you. See if there were any third places that you liked. Today's homework, I'm going to let Mabo give you guys some homework. What's something, just one thing that people can do if they want to put themselves out there for making friends or dating here in Tokyo?
If you want to have fun, my thing would be, I'm joking, actually. I was gonna say go to the bar and ask a guy to get you 20 shots. If you're successful with that, let us know. That would be so fun.
I might try that. Just
just go and just ask someone to buy you 20 shots, and that would be amazing. Like, what? That would be your homework. That's crazy. I'm joking, but I think you should try a food that you've never tried. That will be the homework. Like, try something that you've never had before. Even if
I like that.
the sound of it is not really great. Because at first, when I came to Japan, I was like not a fan of takoyaki.
Okay.
And then, well, just by the look of it, to be honest,
Yeah.
no offense, but I was like, I don't want to eat that. But I actually ate it and it was fantastic. And I got used to like, trying different flavors with it and stuff.
Okay.
So try something that you've never tried before.
That's
food.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just break out of your shell just a tad bit.
Yeah.
Baby steps, micro dosing.
Whether it's matcha, sushi, like just something that you've never like tried, and just do it. Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Well, that's your homework. Okay. You guys, I can't believe it. We officially have another episode under the belt. This has been so fun. I loved having you here.
It was amazing to be here. It was a great experience.
I love it. I feel like the people loved it. This has been so good. As always, big shout out to Room 303 for giving me this platform. If you're a regular listener to the station, talk is more on the news side. So I'm really just so happy to be here. Big shout out to my producer, Lamine, in the back of the booth holding it down. Once again, super big shout out to Mabo for joining me on today's episode.
Thank you so much for having me.
Such a pleasure to have you. You guys should follow her on all social platforms. Mabo, tell them your information.
Definitely. So on Instagram, it's Miss_Mabo. And then on TikTok, it's Mabos Loco. So MABOSELOKO. It's been such a pleasure, like, having a chat with you. Just like a girl talk. And you guys got to witness it.
It was like a little girl chat.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, it was so good. So cathartic. All right. And if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, my socials are awpehyehmee, opeyemi. And the next episode is May 3rd. And I will have another special guest to come and join me for the yapping. So let's listen to the last bit of Mabo's lovely playlist, and you all have a lovely evening.
Nice.
Put them